Welcome to Top Dogs!
Top Darts is a darts game, but it's more than a darts game. So what we've tried to do is give the player a really great experience. It's all physics driven.
I think the most unique element of Top Darts is probably the move controller integration. We spent a lot of time using the move controller firsthand and getting the feel of throwing darts at the screen just right.
There were a couple of times when we were developing the move for the controller where we'd pick up a dart and we'd throw it, and I'd pick up the motion controller and try and emulate that throw and see how we could map that into the actual game experience.
And within a few moments of picking up the move controller and throwing some darts, you really get a good feel of the game and you're immediately absorbed in the experience of playing darts.
It's accessible for everybody basically. It's going to appeal to young kids, adults and seasoned darts professionals.
Game shot!
There aren't many games that are running in 1080p and at 60 frames a second. It's quite a technical challenge to get working.
Everything is modelled in very, very high detail. So when you see the camera right into the board, you can see everything in there. It's very sharp. It's darts with a twist, and one of the easiest ways of giving a twist is to change the board that you play on. So we have the Irish board, which is in a cloverleaf shape. We have the Dragon board, which is my favourite, and we have the Vegas board, which is styled after a casino.
My favourite theme has got to be the tiki bar. I really like nighttime scenes on the beach. You can see the sky in the background.
We have the traditional games, which are the sort of games that you go down to the pub and play. So that's 501 around the clock, English and American, cricket, and a whole bunch of others. And then we have the novelty games. Novelty games are games that we've made up, but they're still fun to play, they're still fun darts games.
So we've got a group of mini games. We've got the stack up game, where numbers are falling down the right hand side of the screen and you've got to hit these to stop them from stacking up and the board exploding. We've got mayhem, and the board starts to spin and you're holding bomb darts. The whole idea of the game is you throw these darts into the board to blow segments off the board.
Fuse wire, numbers come around and you have to lock the numbers out. Each person has a fuse and you have to get rid of your opponent's fuse before your fuse goes down.
It's a cat and mouse game. Now this is quite a fun game. It's a very frantic game to be played. It's a simultaneous game.
We have quite an extensive single player experience in the game as well. So there's cup and league campaigns.
We looked at lots of darts that are out on the market that you can buy, and we use those as inspiration.
We've got 42 regular darts that you can play with, but you can also customise them. So you can select any barrel, any shaft, any flight.
You can play as yourself, literally. Using the PlayStation camera, you can photograph yourself within a template of an avatar with different hair and different hats and different clothes, which I think is a really nice feature.
We have a specific photo board in the game and it comes in a number of modes. So you can either take a picture of yourself or take a picture of something using the camera, and then you can put that on the board and play darts.
Perfect shot!
We went for Sid Waddell because he's the voice of darts and because he's got a real passion and an enthusiasm for darts, and he adds a lot of character, he adds a lot of fun.
I've been commentating on darts for 33 years now. I tend to get very excited in darts commentary and I sometimes crack a lot of jokes, as you will see on the game.
Game shot!